A single social media post terminated a high-level official and sent an immediate shockwave through the global financial system. That post targeted Lisa Cook. As a governor of the Federal Reserve, she manages the value of the American dollar and determines the interest rates on every consumer mortgage in the country. For 112 years, the Federal Reserve has operated under a strict divide. While a president can nominate its governors, the institution functions as an entity protected from executive firing power. This firing shatters the wall separating partisan politics from the nation's money supply. The administration justified the dismissal by citing a murky allegation of mortgage fraud from years before Cook joined the Fed, a charge she unequivocally denies. Global markets sank within hours, while Wall Street traders scrambled to interpret the sudden administrative chaos. Market volatility tracked the growing cracks in the firewall designed to shield the central bank from political whims. That barrier has now been breached. A compromised Fed could be forced to print money on command, direct evidence that the bank's operational shield is failing. Validating this dismissal would grant the Oval Office direct leverage over a seat previously reserved for independent expertise. Sitting presidents naturally desire loose monetary policy and low interest rates to create short-term economic booms. The Fed acts as the counterweight. Their mandate requires them to say no to political pressure to prevent catastrophic long-term inflation. This pressure has peaked with the current president, who has expressed ongoing frustration with the Fed's reluctance to aggressively cut interest rates. Cook is not alone. Fed Chair Jerome Powell is facing a simultaneous DOJ investigation into headquarters renovations, adding administrative pressure to the policy dispute. Cook's dismissal serves as the spearhead for a maximal pressure campaign to subjugate the entire Federal Reserve System. To carry out this plan, the administration turned to a vague provision in the 1913 Federal Reserve Act, which states that governors can only be fired for cause. Legal scholars are debating whether for cause requires actual malfeasance in office, or if unproven pre-office accusations are sufficient. Cook responded by refusing to vacate her office. The battle has reached its final arena, the United States Supreme Court. The government argues that under Article 2, the president holds all executive power and possesses absolute authority to fire anyone exercising it. Cook's defense warns that central bank independence is the bedrock of global financial trust. Without it, the currency loses its perceived stability. The Supreme Court is now defining the definitive boundary line on the limits of the American presidency. This comes as other independent agencies have lost their firing protections in court, leaving the Fed as the last fortress standing. If the White House legally controls interest rates, economic stability will be subordinated to the 4-year election cycle. For the average person, the result is immediate. The loss of market trust will cause long-term interest rates to skyrocket dramatically. If the individuals protecting the value of American currency can be fired with a single social media post, their independence was only ever an illusion.